Hey guys, what's up? And welcome to Young Titan World. This is the view I'm getting before I'm going home. I don't usually do vlogs because vlogs seem to be one that require you to know what to say and how to say them. In my case, it's an absolute disaster. We're talking about not knowing what to say, being kind of like, my mind goes places when I walk. I would like to imagine that it's the same way Oppenheimer thinks, but no, it's not. It's just a very pathetic way of me trying to hide the fact that my scatterbrainism is unmatched by anyone. Now, yes, in fact, I'm not that perfect, and every single thing that may come from me, you should take with a pinch of salt. People always say, watch what you say, which means that if you say the wrong things, there's a likely chance you can put someone in trouble, you know? You can make someone lose something, whether it's their positive mindset or it's the way they look at things. You just take that away from them. And that's not healthy, okay? That's not right. We gotta be good guys on this world. But you know what? If I did get the opportunity to decide, if I got superpowers, I would not be inclined to be a hero. And I know it's a trend that people want to be bad guys, but honestly, being good seems like a lot of work for not as much as the credit, not even the acknowledgement. Batman saves the day. He beats people to a pulp, puts them in comas, but he still doesn't get a thank you. At one time, they would hunt for their heroes. They'd hunt the people trying to save the day. So what could you possibly say that convinces me that I need to be a hero as well? That I need to look out for the little guy? Kind of seems to me if I destroy the entire system, everyone gets to do whatever the heck they want. It's not chaos. It's not chaos if the people at the bottom get the opportunity to fuck the system as well. All you're doing is open a doorway for that to be possible. And I in no way see that as a bad thing. On the other hand, no one wants to. It's like when we talk about chaos, we talk about, oh no, the government's not in power anymore. That means everything is, fucked up. It's not fucked up when it's like that. Most of the time, when there is no system, everyone does what they want, And in order to curb from that system, they decide to also create their own version of a government, which might seem like a smart idea in the beginning, but it never ends well, which is why it kind of gives you a lot to think about, doesn't it? Anyways, it's cool. It's not like it's the end of the world, Obviously, when you get the opportunity to effect change, you do so knowing that you're not going to be appreciated. Sometimes you will be neglected. Other times, people won't even appreciate your sacrifice. But you just gotta charge through it, knowing that you have done what is right, and what is right matters, right? What am I even saying? This is the part where my scatterbrained self comes into play. I wouldn't say, I don't really like showing my face. It feels weird. Always feels weird. Because every single time you try to show your face, you get conscious of the fact that, my face, that don't look good, doesn't it? I should also stop with the accent. Sarah Mash. There is someone on YouTube who seems to, listen to my content, join my content, whatever you want to talk about. But it seems to me like I don't have a stable accent. Sometimes I'm like so British, and sometimes I'm like so American. It's like I can't tell the difference. What am I? What am I? Father, why am I not better? But you see, it's not really my fault. Sometimes I need to synchronize the moment, the mood. Sometimes the mood makes me want to behave like I'm a fucking Britishman that I come from the low islands of the hinterlands. Wait, isn't that Scottish? Yeah, I don't even know sometimes, okay? It seems like I keep swapping with no idea what exactly I'm changing into. It's very wrong, and I'm pretty sure on some level it's racist, It's racist for me to want to do that. But, with the respect that I have for the other people in this world, I have to say it is a sacrifice that I'm willing to make. You're willing to make a sacrifice? Yeah, I'm willing to be a good guy, a great guy. I'm just gonna stop with the whole philosophy talk, and I'm just going to tell you about my day, all right? Because it feels to me like if I'm supposed to talk about my day, things will be better. It always feels like it's better, especially when I get to unwind. So let's start from the beginning. So today I woke up, I did nothing special. I stared at the ceiling and I contemplated my life choices. Now, obviously, when you are talking about me, we're talking about multiple sides of a story, and each side seems interesting in its own right. Some things are much more interesting than the others. Mine, for instance, there's work, there's school, and there is my YouTube channel. Now, obviously, for the longest time, I've been thinking to myself, what is the best way, or what is the best kind of content that I should use, that I should be doing, that I should be constantly uploading and publishing on my YouTube channel? Now, it's been a really deep thought, and you don't really get a lot of, inputs by other people. Some people look at your content and they're like, nice, and just scroll past it. Or, nice, like it, and then scroll past it. Others are like, they don't even see it. It just, boom, it swipes past them and they're gone. They don't really want to see it, and they don't want to be a part of it. And that's where you start thinking to yourself, am I doing anything right? Is what I'm doing what people want? And every time you get to see all of these videos on YouTube, on TikTok, gotta pause, telling you these things like, here, 5 ways to make your video viral. It's like, that is awesome, dude. I'm gonna try it. And then you try it and you realize that it doesn't work the same for everybody. And so you're thinking to yourself, oh no, if it's not working for everybody, then it probably won't work for me. So then I have to put myself down, break myself into 1,000 pieces, and try as much as possible to figure out the quickest way that a lot of people would be able to view my content. Now, yes, it does sound like a lot of problems, but it's not a one-size-fits-all. So whilst they are talking about the 99 ways that you can get famous on YouTube, you're trying your very best to make sure that at least one of them work for you. But guess what? It doesn't work. And then I'm the crazy person who is thinking that I'm stupid. Okay. That aside, I was supposed to talk about my day, but I did not. Why? Because I'm mostly a very troubled individual. But today, yes, today was one of the days where I had to go to school. School's almost out. In fact, we're about to enter into the last week of the entire semester. And guess what? I'm graduating this week. I'm sending in my project work, and I'm graduating with flying colors. And guess who's gonna be at my graduation day? No one, just the lecturers and just the people that also want to graduate as well. You know, it's amazing, right? It's amazing when you realize that so much of your accomplishments are done in the shadows, and no one, not even the people that you love the most, are even close enough to see it. And you're like, oh no, I did not make the right sacrifices, because obviously people around me don't even know what I have done to come this far. The throats I had to slit, the monsters I'd had to battle. Nah, I mean, like, it's been hella. Still is easy. You get that bread, you always get that bread. You're a rich guy, you're a rich guy. Doesn't change anything. I just can't cross off one thing off my list, and that's a rich bitch spoiling me. And you know why it's on there? Because maybe I have mama issues. Probably. But it's not that. I feel like it's the one thing that I don't want. You know? It's the one thing that I don't want so badly that I want to physically express how I don't want it. So how this works is that I decide to want it, so that when it comes, I shoot it down so that it never becomes a possibility in my lifetime. Make sense? No, it doesn't make sense, because my ideologies are unique and they are not supposed to be encapsulated by the works of men. Anyways, I did watch Oppenheimer though. That was sick. But you know what? It was kind of boring. It was. Except for the parts where the sex scenes looked very, very, very enticing. I mean, Emily Pugh. That's her name, right? Emily Pugh. Yeah, she was amazing. I guess. I don't know who told her that she was gonna be showing her tatas. I mean, I know it's a great movie. Wait, are they saying it's a great movie because of the script, because of the director, or because of her titties? Because there are three ways this could go. Christopher Nolan always is known for his cinematic ambiance. The dude is a legend. Okay, that's one thing that we know. And throughout time, or at least throughout recent time, Emily Pugh, or is it Florence Pugh? I don't know. She's something Pugh. Are you sure that's even her name? I'm hoping that is her name. Anyway, this Pugh person, the one who plays Scarlet Widow's, Black Widow's sister, is in fact hot. She's short, but she's hot. Pretty much a lot of guys loving the fantasy of, you know, boning the chick. But that's not the point, you know. The point is that in this masterpiece, it's hard to say whether people appreciated the cinematic perspective of Mr. Nolan, or they were too busily mesmerized by her tatas. And were they actual titties, or they were taped on titties? And if so, who gave them the green light to do so? You know, because I am a lover of tatas. If it's coming out in a porn flick, it makes sense. But in a masterpiece, it seems like it's a little bit off the radar. But that's just my intuition. And as Young Titan World, I can tell you one thing, and one thing only. It was hot. Okay? What do you want from me? It was hot as fuck. So excuse me. I'm not going to jerk off to the memory of that. But I am going to withdraw myself from this situation. Until next time, young tighten up. Or, in just a couple of minutes.